Now live. What is up, everybody? What is going down? Welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever this day may find you. Hopefully everybody's Wednesday is going fantastic. Mine is going excellent. I'm just going to give this a couple seconds for a couple people to log on. Doesn't matter who. It really doesn't really matter who. But welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the day may find you. Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic on this Wednesday. Thank you guys for logging in and keeping on and rolling with me and rolling through these punches with me, right, as I'm on the road to 50K, man. I'm so excited. On the road to 50K, man. And it's been possible because of you guys. So thank you, everybody that's been making every one of these reels go bananas. Bro, aliens real. Of course, man, Mr. Naresh. Aliens are real. It's already been told to everybody that aliens are real. Extraterrestrials do live among us. They live in the water. They live underground. They live in mountains. They live pretty much anywhere that you cannot be. Antarctica, for one. The Grand Canyon as well. You know, there's parts of the Grand Canyon that are closed off that you can't get to, but you know, it is an area where it's heavily known for aliens as well. I do believe that some of these pyramids in Egypt as well hold a lot of secrets for aliens as well, and all these depictions or hieroglyphics that are on the pyramids themselves. So, with that being said, like I said, man, everybody, welcome to the show, man. My name is Chris, the host of the show. You guys already know who I am. And if you don't, again, my name is Chris from Alien OG Podcast. My mind is the same as yours. Hey, man, when we talk about aliens, bro, of course, all our minds are going to be one, man. Stargate is real. Stargate is definitely real as well, man. You're starting to see a lot more portals opening up. You're starting to see a lot of things going on around the world that you normally don't see. Have you guys seen the video of the portal opening in the sky? It looks like a freaking tear in the sky. And a lot of people are calling it a glitch in the Matrix, but I don't believe it's a glitch in the Matrix. I highly do believe there is something going on in the sky. Like I said, you know, things are coming through. This world, man, as we know it, I've been telling people, man, you guys think we live in a real world. I highly believe that everything around us is not real, and a lot of us are just figments of everyone's imagination. We have all lived a past life. We have all died at least more than once, and if you haven't, then this is your first time at birth. But a lot of us have already been through the rebirth section of life, and if not once, man, shit, at least twice, man. So it's crazy, man. This whole thing is bananas, right? But what is going on with all these scientists that are being killed? This is bananas. And now this guy, Mr. Wilcox, man, that just freaking died, apparent suicide, man, and I don't think that this is anything of suicide. This guy is like a big thing for the Gaia community as well. Mr. Naresh, I'm not gonna do any lives with anybody today, man. I do apologize for that. If you would like to be on a live with me, please DM me and we'll talk about what we're gonna talk about on the live. If you can understand, I don't do spontaneous lives just like that, just due to the fact that, you know, there could be something else on the side of that camera and I get canceled, and I'm on the road to 50K. So let's keep it at that, man. Like I said, just come and literally DM me, bro. We'll talk on a DM, and then we'll see what your story or what you want to come on here to talk about, and definitely I could put you on, bro. Other than that, man, the scientists that are missing, yes, 11 scientists that have gone missing. One not too long ago, probably like less than a week ago, we had a reverse engineering woman that mysteriously passed away. We've had a lot of them, a lot of other scientists that have gone missing. And like I said, Mr. Wilcox again from Gaia, a big guy, a big heavy player in the Gaia community that gets a lot of this UFO stuff pushed out, man. All of a sudden ended up with a suicide. I don't know if you could say that on here. Unalive, maybe he ended up just unaliving himself. He states that he was not suicidal. It's unbelievable, right? And that's. I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but it was. I do believe he passed away today, and he did a podcast or a live stream just the other day, and he was talking about how it was good to be alive and how he is still alive, and he's surprisingly still alive. I don't know if you guys caught that in the video, but if you caught that in the video, that right there lets you know that he was already warning us that there was something going on. And by him saying that, I'm just glad to be here still, and letting everybody know pretty much that there is something going down, and that has him really scared, and to the point where he thinks, damn, I'm still lucky to be alive. I don't believe that they was suicide. No, there's some type of foul play, man. Something big. You guys got to remember, something big is getting ready to happen, and I cannot begin to explain to you what that is exactly, and man, a world control, man. I wouldn't say that right there, my guy. What you just said, man. Like I said, I don't do politics. I don't get political with any of this shit. I strictly keep it UFO, man. If you want to get political, like I said, we can do that in the DM. Like I said, I keep my political views out, and I think everybody should too, just for the safety of everybody, because everybody does get very political when it comes to politics, and we can go on and on all day, and this is not about that. This is about this is about the scientists that have gone missing, and of course, Mr. Wilcock that just passed away yesterday or today, I believe. Today, I think, and it's very saddening to see that all these people from the UFO community are being picked off one by one. It also puts a fear in a lot of people that are also into putting information out there. This puts everyone pretty much, I want to say this puts pretty much everyone that is putting out anything UFO wise or stuff like that in danger. And it's getting crazy, man. It's getting even hectic for people like myself to post stuff. It gets a little bit, it gets pretty, it's a touchy subject still, even though all these things are getting ready to come out. But again, you have your president that's saying that they're going to release files about the UFO phenomenon. But again, these are things that they're going to put out that they want you to know. Of course, they're not going to put out everything, right? And I've always stated since the beginning of when I first started this podcast, man, I do believe that they are going to show you what a real, or I shouldn't say real, but it should be a man-made UFO, and they're gonna clearly state that it's real. Hey, what's up, my guy Waka, man? What's going down, man? And my YouTube channel disappeared when I made a video of. Well, I mean, when you're making videos about other countries, yeah, it'll disappear because it's not suitable. But yeah, my guy, and I was gonna say, sorry guys, I'm over here. Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. Sorry, I had to literally get rid of somebody from the. I can't, like I said, I can't get political in these comments. I cannot. I wish I can go there, but due to that, I really can't. So literally, let's keep it UFO, UAP, phenomenon that you can't explain. Let's keep it in the realm of all this paranormal activity, whatever you want to call it. Let's keep it there. I don't want to get political with anybody. I don't want to start any politic things with anybody. So just let's keep it on the subject, and you won't get removed, because that's I can't talk about that stuff on the live, guys. Sorry about that. But definitely, man, it is very upsetting that one by one all these poor people are getting picked off. If not, they're getting disappeared for what they know. What is it that we are on the brink of exposing, or what is it that we are literally on the brink of coming out and having a lot of information withheld, and finally they're telling us like what is going on? What do y'all think is happening? Well, what I think is happening is we're going through a breakthrough right now of groundbreaking news. I'm assuming they finally found how to fly a real UFO, and some of these engineers that or scientists that were back or reverse engineering a craft, they found the way that it works. And I think that that's not what our government wants, and they're finally telling people what these UFOs are, how they work, and the beings that they have found. And the last woman that was talking about celestial beings should go hear that, man. And before she disappeared, a lot of people were saying that she was drunk on her live stream, but I don't think so. I think she was speaking truth now. She was telling people out of being scared. She kind of tried to do what Bob Lazar did and come out, and hopefully no repercussions are going to be taken against her. But once you have your hands or been working on a craft, they things tend to get a little messy. They tell us only what they want us to know. Of course, that's always how it's worked. They always tell you what they want you to know. They're not going to tell you everything, because that would be, breaching security per se. And not just breaching security, but it's kind of something that they consider like a danger or a threat to the state, man. So it literally is bad for everybody to know. They don't want it to be used against us in a war or whatever, or they start a war because they want this technology. In my opinion, a lot of countries already have their own technology when it comes to all this UFO activity, and I believe every country does have some part or a way they each have a UFO somewhere, and some countries already probably know how to reverse engineer these, and it's only a matter of time before we see an intergalactic war. And what I mean by intergalactic is it'll be literally a fight between extraterrestrials and humans, using their own vehicles or UFOs and weapons to fend off, because how do you fight something you don't understand? How do you get into a war with something that already knows their technology so well and can actually end you in microseconds? What do you think about all those missing scientists, bro? That's exactly what we were talking about right now, man. It's crazy to me that all these scientists are going missing. And it blows my mind, right, that nobody is doing shit about it, and they said, or these higher power ups and saying that, oh yeah, we're gonna investigate this, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, but they're not gonna get to the bottom of anything. Just like a lot of people have been wanting justice for the people with the Epstein files and stuff like that. Sadly, we all know where this is going. We really all know where this is going, and this is going pretty much... Oh, no, you're good, brother. Don't even worry about it, my guy. Don't even worry about it. And so, hey, no question is a dumb question, man. So don't worry about it, my guy. It chipped. So definitely don't worry about it. But like I said, it's going to be very hard to get any questions or answers out of the government or the higher-ups that are investigating any of this stuff. With the missing scientists, and now with the death of Mr. Wilcock as well. So I can't even begin to tell you that this is such a fucking mess, man. And like I said, you're not gonna have justice for any of the scientists. Obviously, they literally, I believe they found something, or they made a groundbreaking discovery. I do genuinely believe they found out how to reverse engineer a real craft. What Bob Lazar couldn't do and didn't understand on how it was being done. I think they made more advancements, and now with so many new blood coming in and a newer wave of engineers, I think that they've found something groundbreaking in these UFOs. I don't know if you remember me. I'm the dude that sent you the red lights in the sky video from December. Crazy stuff. Yes, bro. I think I posted one of your. I think I posted that for you, my guy. But yeah, man, I do remember that, bro. Hey, if you have any more videos, bro, send them my way, man. I would love to post them for you, man. Like I said, give you some credit for it, man. Anything that you guys capture is surely, welcomed on my end. I love all that stuff, man. I love posting things for everybody, man. And it really and it really moves a lot of people because, you know, a lot of people get discredited and they're scared to actually say anything about, you know, what is going down with UFOs, you know. And a lot of people just are like, damn, dude, this is too taboo to talk about. But no, it's being cracked wide open. It's just the fact that we're getting fucking, all these people are being whacked now. It's crazy because I've seen a ton of UFOs here in the SFV. Of course, look, man, and I've always said, when they're cloud seeding us or they're freaking literally poisoning us with their fucking gases, with all these reptilian tankers and shit like that in the sky, they're disguising something that they're moving in the sky. Guys, when they're doing all these chemtrails, literally they're not just poisoning us, but they're actually doing all this shit so that you don't see what's being moved in our sky. Sometimes UFOs are so massive, and if the government has them in their possession, they're flying them during daytime hours to see what the fuck and how they work and shit like that, or nighttime hours, and they'll gas the shit out of us, and they'll cover the sky to the point of zero visibility, right? And then you can't see what is being flown, so they're pretty much flying cloaked, and you can't see it. Or they're testing out cloaking abilities on a craft itself. It's weird, man. It's really, really weird. A lot of people have been, you know, recording like hail per se, you know, that's been falling out in some parts of the country, man, and they're like, dude, this isn't hail, this isn't ice, you know, it's like rubbery shit, man. It's like rubbery material, and they're like, man, this is definitely nothing normal, you know. It's definitely something that's out of the normal. So definitely, man, it is weird that all these scientists are fucking disappearing. I feel for their families, man, and if they're not disappeared, then I believe that they might have been or gone hiding. The ones that are dead obviously have gotten caught, right? But I do believe that there is someone on the inside telling the ones that have disappeared to, hey, man, they're coming after you. I suggest you get out of here. You bolt out of here. You start getting, you know, some type of identity somewhere else where, you know, they can help you or go into hiding. So I do believe that the ones that got a word, hey, watch yourself, they got out of here, man. They get the hell out of Dodge, bro. It's honestly not surprising because Edwards Air Force Base is out in Lancaster. If I'm not mistaken, Edwards is part of Area 51, aka S4. Yes, it is. Anything military-wise, like, you know, the one in Lancaster, Edwards Air Force Base, all Air Force bases or Army bases are all connected through underground tunnels. Which, by the way, guys, it takes them seconds to get to one point of the country to another because they're using fast, what we call monorail systems. They're using fucking fast monorail systems to get. They have so much advanced technology that they can figure out how to get you from here to any part of the freaking world in probably less than 10 minutes. Okay, they have proven there's been people that have worked baristas that are from Starbucks that have come forward and said, yeah, there's an underground Starbucks underneath the ground, and we serve those in high power. And of course, they have all these monorail systems, and he also went into depth of explaining that there's also, you know, an underground tunnel that connects to Staples Center or Crypto Arena, not Staples Center. Sorry, man, I'm so hooked on Staples Center, man. I miss calling the Staples Center instead of the Crypto. But it connects to the Crypto Arena and all the other arenas around through an underground tunnel system. Now, there was a video of a trucker that was telling everybody that he found a tunnel in a mountain that has a bunch of flags from different countries, and all these different countries that have a flag outside of the entryway can pretty much take you to any country in less than minutes. So imagine that you're all the way in the US, and let's say you want to go to Japan, which Japan is maybe a 15-16 hour flight, maybe more, from, if I'm not mistaken. Imagine that, going through an underground tunnelway where it takes you 15 tops 20 minutes to get to from the US to Japan. You tell me, man, how crazy is that? That is freaking wild. And if these scientists so happen to find more ways on how to even teleport, or using some type of, you know, piece of equipment from inside the UFO where it can have you teleport through portals, and let's say, like in Sedona, Arizona, there's so many hotspots and portals there, and it's incredible that you can jump from one spot to another, and hey, anything is possible. Like I said, man, I've always been a strong believer in all this stuff, and I've always been very open with my opinions about what I think UFOs and time travel and portals and bunch of stuff, reptilians, you name it, man. I've literally always been a fan of all that, and this is, like I said, this is why I created this page, man, to pretty much share with you guys my own personal experiences as well as, other people's personal experiences, which is what I love, man. This is why I do this, man, and it's really an honor to do it with all you guys, and the little bit of people. I don't care, like I said, I'm not big on if people are watching me on a live or not, man. My point is to always put out something for the people to leave thinking, something good, so I try, man. Who's on tonight? Nobody, just myself. SoCal Haunted Events, man, just myself. Nobody's on tonight, man. We're just over here shooting the shit about what's going on with these scientists that have gone disappearing, and recently the death of Mr. Wilcock from Gaia, and literally we're just having a little discussion about what's going on, man, and what are we not being told as to why people are disappearing or being killed off. Thank you, Chris, for your channel. Hey, my boy Ray, man, I appreciate you, man. You're fucking 100, man. Me and you got to do a damn podcast together. I want to do a live podcast with you, man, and I want to do it hopefully like in a bar or something where we can sit down, have a couple beers, and just fucking shoot the shit, Ray, man, and go at this second episode again, bro. I'm so down for this, bro. Let me know, Ray. You got my number, man. Let's chat and let's fucking let's make it work, man. All good. No need to have any guests. You're always great to watch. I appreciate you, SoCal Haunted Events, man. You guys are awesome, dude. I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me since the beginning. Like I said, if you're fairly new, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. If you're not new and you're an OG just like me on here, thank you again for rocking with me, man. You guys make this page yourselves. Like, it literally is because of you guys, and I applaud you guys for that, really, because it's really you guys, not me. I'm just the face behind the screen, man, and I go based, like I said, on people's testimonials and things that I get passed on, with information and shit like that, but I really want to talk about these this picture with the extraterrestrial beings that I posted on my page, man. I know I'm getting a lot of people that are saying, what's the source? This is bullshit, this is fake, blah, blah, blah. Look, I've always said this, and keep in mind, guys, since the beginning of my page, and I think I have it on a reel somewhere as well, what I post can be real or not real. That all depends on what is being put out there. The moment I find out something is not real, I take it down. Yeah, there's a shit ton of reels that I have done from a long time that I have to go back, and if they're not coinciding with what is real, then I have to go back and take them down. But for the most part, I try to stay consistent on taking down what is not real. And then if it's not real, it's not real. You get me? But that is for everybody's own personal opinion. And everybody that has an opinion, I really do, appreciate you. But don't get dumb, man. Don't get fucking dumb. Don't get stupid. I know there's a lot of more negative people on here than there is positive people and like-minded people. So the page is for like-minded people, and if you're not like-minded, then maybe one day you can be like-minded. That's cool of you. No, man, thank you. I appreciate it. And like I said, maybe one day everybody can be like-minded. Like I said, there's a lot of people that, even though there's a lot of information being passed on to people, and there's a lot of exposure now with all this UFO stuff going on. Hey, my guy Ray, man, for one, he's recorded some pretty cool fucking shit that that he's caught on his cameras, and dude, it's insane, man. I have it on my page. He has it on his YouTube. Let's See What Happens podcast. He has it on the YouTube, man. Go check it out. His UFO videos that he caught is incredible. It's insane. This guy has genuine shit happen, you know? Joshua Tree has a lot in the sky. Dude, Joshua Tree, let's see, they stay with you. What's going on? They stay with you. Thank you for coming on here and being on here with me. Yes, Joshua Tree is another major role player. And Joshua Tree, you do have, I've heard that there's even, you know, UFOs that land there, and a lot of people have had like encounters with extraterrestrial beings at Joshua Tree. And it's crazy because, I mean, it's native land, right? Palm Springs has a lot of it too. I was a witness to that one there. I did post that on my page as well. It should be on here. Like I said, I post a shit ton of videos. But I'm telling you that it is real. It's incredible how much more information and stuff is coming out. So I cannot wait for the 45 videos. Yes, hear it right. There's going to be 45 more videos released in the coming weeks. Stay tuned for that, because they're going to be dropping them fast like pancakes, man. And those 45 videos that they have, we see a lot in the sky. My husband has had an encounter. No way, he's had an encounter? Wow. What? By any chance would your husband like to come on and share his encounter with me on a live? You know, possibly if he's willing and open to that, that'd be great. And if you want, please reach out to me in a DM and we can talk about that more. And hopefully get your husband on here to tell us about that experience and what he saw. I would love to hear that and put him on and give him, you know, give him his proper flowers as to what he saw. You know, I'm pretty sure being out there in Joshua Tree, I'm pretty sure it was quite an experience for him to have out there in the middle of the desert, especially in the area where he was at. It's, man, I would love to hear that. If that's something that your husband would love to do, please reach out and send me a DM and we'll talk about it a little bit later. I'm so open for that, definitely. So, like I said, guys, man, I was just on here to talk about some of these points about these scientists that have gone missing. Man, I'm sure he would love to. We own a haunted thrift store here in Yucca Valley. It's next to Whoa! You're kidding me. I'm heading down to Palm Springs not too long. I'll get in contact with you, and hopefully I can have a one-on-one with your husband and, you know, put him on the podcast and see if he would like to come on the podcast. I'm going out there. I will be out there in Palm Springs on a Friday. So, I mean, that'd be great to have some type of sit down and meet somewhere. Like, I love haunted stuff, but I'm very creeped out about that kind of stuff. I really, I did not. If you guys didn't see the last live podcast I did from Casa de Onda, something touched the bell where I was sitting at, and it completely bugged me. It completely freaked me out to my core. And I'm not saying that it was something bad, but, you know, being an experiencer myself, dude, I've had a lot of, like, literal experiences where the shit scares me, but that was crazy. That, man, a love from the thrift store, a lie from the thrift store. Yeah, man, that would, man, maybe on the outside, you know, I'm kind of scared about all that shit, man. Like, I don't want to be rude and turn down an offer, right, and miss a chance to literally interview your husband. I would love that. I would so fucking love that. That is so cool. Doing a live from a thrift store, man. That is awesome. So yeah, let's talk about this, and hopefully we can come on an agreement and see if we can pretty much do that. Or yeah, we can come do a live from the thrift store. We can also have a haunted museum inside. That would be dope. Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Speaking of weird stuff, SpaceX is launching right now. No way. So so SpaceX is getting ready to launch something right now. You know, as of late, I don't think SpaceX has been launching anything. I do believe there's been a lot of weird shit going on here in Cali. Ever since the last launch, it was a little weird to me. I don't know. That one looked not like a freaking launch. I can't even begin to explain to you, but you know, we'll see. If you guys can see anything right now from the outside, if you guys can spot what's going on outside right now, because I'm actually doing a live right now. So if you guys go outside and see this, go ahead and do so and let me know what you guys see. That'd be cool. So I'm getting also ready to end the live just because I gotta go walk my dog, and man, and she's like looking at me. She's over here, I know somewhere, looking at me like, "Hey man, we gotta go." So like I said, man, it's been a hell of a ride with everybody. I love everything that you guys have been talking about in the comments here, man. You guys are all very, very knowledgeable people, man. As I come to see that some of you guys are very knowledgeable. You guys know your shit, and some of you guys know what the hell you're talking about. So I commend you for that, and I love being on a deep level with people that know what the fuck and know what's up with all this extraterrestrial stuff and shit like that, man. But I'm getting ready to sign off of here, man. If you guys haven't caught any of my reels, man, I'm getting ready to post some reels too tonight. Hopefully I get to posting some good stuff, so please look out for more reels. I'm gonna get, like I said, ready to post a little bit more stuff. I know I've been lacking a little bit, but let's go road to 50K, man. I'm trying to get to 50K, and as soon as I get to 50K, hey, you never know, I'm feeling giving. Maybe I'll just give away some shirts. I don't know. Let's see. 50K, if you guys can push me to 50K or more, I'm definitely open and willing to give away some shirts to those that are recommending me the most. Just let me know. Hey, send me a DM. Hey, bro, my friend so-and-so. If I see the people, the same people telling me that they're recommending, hey, this person's now following you because of me, or take a screenshot, keep a count of how many people, man. Hey, maybe I'll be sending a shirt with this very logo on the back of my screen here, and it'll go home to you, and you guys can rep your very own Alien OG podcast shirt. So that way people can see. Obviously, they're going to know it's like, oh shit, this is fucking from LA. If you're from like New Jersey, New York, and shit like that, Very, very popular in New York and San Francisco, by the way, Yeah, man. So definitely, guys, man, hell yeah, I'll help you share out your live videos. Let's get you to 50K. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for coming on here and just shooting the shit with me, man. I love this, and I love what I do, and you guys are freaking awesome, man. If it's not for you guys, this page, like I said, would not be shit, and it would not be a place where people that are voiceless to have a voice. Remember, this podcast is for those that don't have a voice and been shunned away by other people getting told, hey, you're fucking crazy, hey, you're this. No, to me, you're not crazy. If you got a story, I want to put you on. I want you on my show. Let's go ahead and put you guys on and do this damn thing. And let's get this page to even more fucking followers, man. Let's go beyond 50K. Let's go 1 million if possible. Possibly, hey, push the 1 million. Let's get this word out. Let's get more shit out here, man. Let's make more believers out of people instead of people being non-believers, man. So you guys stay safe on this Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening, Wednesday morning, wherever the day may find you. Man, it's been fun. You guys take it easy. Have a great rest of your night, day, morning, evening, whatever. Rock out, man. Get your shit done. Get the day done. Good luck at work later on tomorrow, wherever you guys may be. If you guys are at work, have a great day at work, man. Yo, boy Chris signing off, man. You guys have been rocking. See you guys.